We're back with another absolute gem for FutBin, and this is the top 3 skill moves in FC 25. Number 1, it's actually a new one, but it's so overpowered. It's a 5-star skill move, and it's the toe drag step over. Incorporating almost like a La Croqueta into a step over speed boost, this skill move is so effective. You're having a defender approach you, can take it to the side and then utilize the step over speed boost to burst into the space to perform it. You're holding in L1 on PS or LB on Xbox, and you're entering in with the right analog stick to the side of the player, either left or right, and then you're rotating all the way around to the opposite side. So looking at it from a clock perspective, let's say you enter in at 3 o'clock, which would be to the right of the player. You then rotate clockwise around to 9 o'clock. That's a full 180-degree rotation, allowing you to then do the toe drag step over. Now, this skill move is super effective in many situations, including when you're one-on-one with defenders and you want to take it to the side of them and then burst into the space behind them. It's also very effective in the box because you can take it towards the side and then burst through the gap or space in between 2 defenders. Lastly, I like to use this on the wing because you can be on the sideline and then take it towards the sideline, which then allows you to take it away from the approaching defender and then you burst up the line. It's so effective and you should definitely use it this year. Next up, we have the ball roll. Now, it's so simple, you may think it's boring, but it's back yet again, and it makes the top 3 for me simply because of how easy it is, but how effective it is for keeping possession. The ball roll is so simple. You just hold the right analog stick to the left or right of where the attacker is facing, okay? And he will ball roll it with his tads, but why it's effective is you can take it into space, but you can also take it away from any approaching attacker with you and turn back away so that you can keep your back to him. It is so effective on the wing when you want to take it away from an approaching wingback. It's so effective to create passing angles when you want to hit a striker's feet and you want to take it slightly to the side of the approaching defender so that you can get away from his block. And lastly, it's so effective for rounding the keeper. You can take it to the side of the keeper as he dives down and tap it in. It's very effective. Just ensure that you time it right as he's just diving down as you want to implement it. Lastly, we have the reverse elastico. I love this skill move. It's simply because of how quick it is and agile it is. It's another 5-star skill move for us today, but if you can get some 5-star skillers into your team, you should definitely use the reverse elastico. Now, to perform it, you enter into the left of the player and then you rotate around to the back of him, okay? So it's entering in to 9 o'clock. And then you rotate anti-clockwise around to 6 o'clock, which is the back of where the opponent is facing. And I use a clock to explain it because obviously angles are hard to explain depending on what direction the opponent's facing. So if you think of it from wherever the player's facing is 12 o'clock, that will help you perform it. Now, this is so effective if you have a bit of space to the side of the attacker and you want to burst into it, okay? If you're facing, let's say, parallel to the goal and there's a bit of space to the right, with the right footer, you hit the reverse elastico, and what he will do is burst into that space with a flip-flap motion, allowing you to take it into the space and get the shot off. This is when it's so effective. Another time to use it though is when you've stopped the ball, because what I find is the agility actually improves with the reverse elastico when you're standing still. So if you fake shot stop or you L1 stop and you face up one-on-one with that defender, as he comes in, hit the reverse elastico to burst off into the space. So effective, you should definitely use it. So there you have it, the top 3 skill moves in FC 25 in my opinion. Some of them are super overpowered, others are just very effective and versatile in various situations. Implement these 3 into your game and you'll be thanking us later.